Hey, good morning to you all. It is a Friday the 13th.
Yeah, Friday, a spooky day in
Yeah,
America.
indeed. And we want to know, are you superstitious?
Are you superstitious?
I don't think I am.
I think you're supercilious.
Yeah, I'm super many things. Just don't ask my wife. She's got wonderful terms about
Oh,
it.
yeah?
You are super, you
Fill in
can,
the blank.
yeah, fill in the blank. I'm sure you could use your imagination. Lori, I know what you're thinking. When Lori Santos comes out, she's going to say, what? I know she's thinking of
Yeah?
a word. Yeah, yes. Because she tells her husband that the whole time as
Okay, good to
well.
know, good to
We
know.
still love you though. Hey, we have on our Facebook page one know, are you superstitious and what are some superstitions? I have to say, um, and we talked about this on the air. Like if I go walking or running, there is a time because I'll do it on the sidewalks. There's a time where I will occasionally try to avoid the crack in the
Uh-huh.
sidewalks. Um, even though I know nothing's going to happen,
It's just embedded in your...
Yes, it is. It's kind of in the psyche there. Now, of course, sometimes the crack is like really big, and I'll trip over it,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh no, bad luck. So, but on our Facebook page, let us know. Are you superstitious? What are some of your superstitions? And so on. Hey, I want to go to what is a real gorgeous sunrise here, or what will be here in our channel lock weather cam. Our airport weather cam also has it as well, but this one's at Conneaut Lake. Classic case. Look at that. Oh boy, is that going to be a pretty sunrise there in Conneaut Lake? And I have a feeling a lot of the areas have these high and mid-level clouds here, and it's a perfect setup to really get some fire in the eastern sky. Um, so uh, one of the things that one of the oldest kind of folklore that we have is red sky at night, sailor's delight, or farmer's delight. Red sky at morning, take warning. And so we got a red sky here. Does that mean we need to take warning?
Yeah.
Should we? Well, eventually, yes. But typically, we'll usually mean it for the day. You are coming out of the picture.
Oh, really?
Here we go. Yeah, let's move in so we can center us up here. The boss doesn't like non-symmetry.
Non-symmetry.
Yeah, we have to have symmetry here when we do this.
We have to follow the
We
words
do
of
have
the
to
boss,
follow
yeah.
the boss. That's right. So, so we have a red sky here at morning, but no need to take immediate warning. We do have a warm front here, kind of a interesting situation here. If I can find, there we go. We have a warm front way out here. Now, typically clouds form, maybe about 100 miles away from the warm front, but this one is several hundred miles, maybe 400 miles away where we're finally getting those clouds. That was somewhat unexpected. And therefore, that's why we have all the clouds that we have here. But there are some breaks in the clouds. You can see showers trying to come in here, but we are dry. And while we might get a few more clouds than anticipated here for the day, no rainfall is expected here.
Many people are cheering.
Yes, no doubt, because there's, after all the rain from Wednesday, you may, trying to find dry time to rake the leaves. Well, it can be a bit of a challenge, but today will be a good day to do that. You can see Futurecast has a lot of those clouds kind of hanging around here, the high clouds, but the sun should be able to peek through. Tonight, of course, all the Friday night football games, high school football games, looks good. Typical chill, but no rain. As we head toward daybreak, it comes round one. Saturday morning just looks wet, steady rain. You can see some pockets here of some downpours now and then. That's out by midday. And then later in the afternoon, let's play with the timing a little more. Let's go manual here. So here's Saturday. You can see by 1 o'clock, you get a little break. And then by supper time, a low pressure system here. You can kind of see the spin here in Cleveland. That is the actual surface low, and it tracks to the southeast, going into the Pittsburgh area. But it could set off a few storms here in the evening before it moves off. And then look at that. I mean, this is a classic. Blue means cold.
Yeah.
Blue means cold, so a chilly wind. It'll be chilly tomorrow, but Sunday Some models don't have us above 50. I think we'll hit the low 50s, and maybe just a few showers. Kind of like last Sunday, if you recall, um, we had a couple of showers
Yeah, I
pass
remember
by.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of clouds. Little sun did peek out later in the day, and that's how it goes. It's not lake effect really. It's just on the backside of this low, which is actually by Sunday is going to be actually it's way out here in the Atlantic. But look at that northerly flow all the way back. This is a huge system, and there's often waves, smaller waves within this big wave, and that's going to stay with us through Tuesday of next week. So we'll have shots of a shower or two. Better chances Sunday, maybe a couple of hours of rain for for an 8-hour day. 1/4 of the time we see some rain, but most of the time will be dry with that cold wind. And we'll have successively smaller chances as the low kind of fills in and moves out more. But we'll still keep a threat as we head on toward Monday and Tuesday of next week, in what is going to be a relatively um, a kind of a cool weather condition here. Now, we talked a little bit about this on the air, but we'll also talk here as well. We have an annual, we call it the annual, the yearly eclipse here. That's going to be tomorrow. You won't know. Okay, it's probably going to be too cloudy. And, though there may be a break, it's supposed to happen like between 1 and 2 or 1 and 2:20 or something like that. But the coverage here is 30 to 40%. Normally, the naked eye cannot see an eclipse until it's about, believe it or not, until like 80 to 90%. It just shows you how bright the sun is. That even with the moon covering 90% of the sun, you still couldn't tell through the naked eye. Now, if you have a telescope and special equipment, or if you go to NASA online, you'll be able to see it quite clearly.
So does the weather usually mess up your view for stuff like this? Because I can remember a couple months ago, was it the blue moon? I remember a couple nights trying to go outside to see it, and I couldn't see it.
Yeah, you can't, and you probably, I mean, it's probably gonna be overcast. You won't be able to see it anyway, even with the telescope. But ours, what we're excited about, and what many people are, not just weather people, but astronomers especially, is this total lunar eclipse. And there's a difference, and my, Julie, our boss, actually pointed this out. Whereas, this isn't a 99% eclipse. This is 100% coverage. This is kind of what you see, in the movies,
Right.
where we will be plunged into total darkness. I apologize. I don't remember how long it'll last. I mean, it's not long, maybe 3-4 minutes of darkness, but it'll be like nighttime. The stars will come out, just like you see on the movies, or and Erie, as you can see, here is the path of total eclipse. Erie, Cleveland, Indianapolis, Evansville. I don't know my cities too well here. Just south of St. Louis, Little Rock, maybe Dallas. Okay, and then into Mexico. But this is the path, and you can see Erie is right in the middle. I've read from many, and we have local astronomers who said that Erie is one of the best places to be for the total eclipse. And of course, now, boy, if it's cloudy or rainy on that day, that would just be, I believe April 8th is a Saturday, which is also good news because so many more people
will
see
the
it.
opportunity to see it.
So, if you're a praying person, pray for good weather on April 8th. I don't know when this happens again, but I don't believe you and I will be alive. So this is, for a total eclipse, this is a big event. Businesses have already been planning. We've been planning as well for special events, getting it done now. But in less than 6 months, that is going to be a big one there, April 8th. So let's go back to weather here and get a 7-day forecast here for you. And you can see we are definitely on the cool side here. Normal high 63, and We're and we might hit that today. We got close yesterday. I think we hit 61 yesterday. After that, we may have to wait till Thursday before we get any kind of temperatures near 60.
So it's going to be fall the rest of the
It's
year.
going to
We're
be
gonna have to
fall.
wait for anything summer.
It will be chilly fall. If you need to work outside, rake the leaves. Today is your day. The leaves will be wet probably.
Can you come over and rake my leaves out?
I would love to not do that.
Yeah,
I would love to not do that.
Love to not do it.
So we are looking at again Wednesday, Thursday, looking pretty good. We're going to get another hit of some rainfall here as we head toward the weekend. This Leo girl is not superstitious. Can't wait to look for that total eclipse. You got it, Lori. So hello, real quick, Bob and Sue, April, Sue Ward. Hello to you, and happy Friday. Hello to you, Robert, Nancy. Thank you, Diane, for joining us. Ron, planting the tree today. We will. We'll keep it dry. No promises on clear. Wanda, good to see you. Long time no see. Hello to you, Drew. Got a closed camp there. Now you're in Greene County, 45 degrees.
Oh, here's an interesting one.
Yeah. An old Pennsylvania Dutch voice says the length of an icicles from Christmas to New Year's indicate the depth of the snow that winter. Oh, I never heard of that.
Neither have I. A lot of these, I've learned a lot of superstitions.
Yeah.
I only knew a few of them.
And the Dutch are good, seem to be good for that. They are good for superstitions.
Really?
And things like that. So, and Ron knows it. He's a smart man.
Yes.
He knows. Thank you, Ron. His wife tells him everything.
I see.
I know, Ron, and we know it's not you. Hello to you, Drew. Good to see you. And yes, Shelly, good to see you as well. Okay, people, we got to record here in less than a minute, so we got to fly. As always, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Tom.
You don't be superstitious. Enjoy the day today. Enjoy your weekend. Catch you Monday. Take care.
See ya.